Hey guys, welcome back, my beautiful people. I hope you've been having a good week this week. It's going by, it's Friday, it's the weekend, and we have to talk about some things that have been going on in the news this week. So that's why I'm calling you so that we can chat for a bit. Are you ready? Have a seat, get what you need, and let's go over all of this stuff that has been happening this week. At the top of our docket, we have Donna Adelson. Now, we know Donna has been incarcerated ever since she got caught trying to flee the country. And if you don't know who Donna is the mother, the matriarch of the Adelson family, and she's being accused of facilitating the murder of her stepson, Dan Markell, a beloved Florida State University law professor who was married to her daughter, Wendy.
Do you recall giving an interview with law enforcement on the day that your ex-husband, was murdered?
I recall sitting with law enforcement for 6 hours. Yes, I recall.
So her son has already been arrested for the murder, and his girlfriend and her boyfriend and her ex-boyfriend. So pretty much Donna was next on the list. The FBI was hot on her trail, and they caught her due to a phone call. So if you ever spoke to someone in prison, or if you've ever listened to a prison call on YouTube, there's a recording that says you are going to be recorded. This call is going to be recorded. Donna thought she hung the phone up with her son, and her son's name is Charlie. She thought she hung the phone up with Charlie. She's crying, hyperventilating, and she starts talking to her husband and the people in the house about fleeing the country, taking her life, and she made a one-way ticket out of here, somewhere that she could not be extradited from, and the police and FBI intercepted her at the airport. It was a sight to see. Donna was so shocked and stunned. Her husband was not arrested because he pretty much didn't have anything to do with it, or they can't prove that he had anything to do with it. It's like they kind of kept it away from the dad, and it was just the mom and the kids' dirty secret. The jury is still out if the daughter Wendy knows, but that's just a little backstory. So Donna has been in jail for a few months now, and it's not the Four Seasons. She is upset. Donna came into the court, and she's a woman of a particular age, so I can understand. She doesn't have a nice mattress. They feed her a lot of starches, a lot of carbs. Her diet is horrible, and she's even said that she's got S-aid in the shower and extorted as well by other inmates. Now, that would be funny because her son Charlie came up with this elaborate extortion scheme plot as a defense in his murder case, which totally fell through the cracks. However, now Donna is saying she's being extorted in prison. So Donna went and had an emergency, I believe, Alfred hearing. And you guys, this hearing was top tier. Her daughter, Wendy, is really good on the stand too. Donna sold this. She sold it. However, it's a bunch of crap, but Donna cried about not being able to sleep on 2 mattresses. She talked about all of her grievances, but the main thing was her being approached in the shower by a big 6'1" burly woman, rubbing her up against her spine, asking her if she liked it, and telling her that she was going to buy her commissary, snacks and food, and if she didn't, she would pay. Now, I didn't mention, in case you didn't know, Donna is very rich. Her and her family, they had like a dental business, and they were very wealthy. So everyone knows that, and Donna is, it's like a blood in the water. Sharks are everywhere, and Donna is, she can't take it. She's even in protective custody right now, where she's in the cell almost 23 hours a day and out 1 hour a day alone. The thing is, Donna is saying that every time she goes to the bathroom, she's approached by this big 6-foot woman. So she's pretty much in fear of her life, and she's requesting bail immediately. And she'll be able to cover the bail, so it doesn't matter the amount. She's ready to get out today. Now, Donna and her legal team also took the opportunity to try to get the prison call that I told you about earlier thrown out. They are saying that her rights were violated, her right to privacy was violated, and they want that call thrown out, because if the jury hears that, then most likely, pretty much Donna said that the reason she was going to a country where there was no extradition was so that if she would be arrested, she can just come back home easily and be arrested. I know, just let that sink in. So she wants us to believe that she was going on vacation and she wanted to pick a place where there was no extradition just in case she had to come back. Donna complained about several things, and the judge has yet to rule on this hearing, but we are definitely going to be watching, because the consensus is if Donna gets out, she's going to run or take her own life, because she does not want to spend the rest of her life in jail for the part she played in the killing of Dan Markel, the facilitation of it. Donna keeps saying that she didn't do it. I didn't do it, but she's not mentioning that she kind of paid people and hired people and encouraged it, and all of that is going to come out at her trial. So we are going to keep our eye on Donna and see what is developing with her in the future. Another diva that has been arrested is Karen Huger of the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you don't know who Karen Huger is, she is the self-appointed Grande Dame of Potomac, Maryland, and she is a sight to see on this show. Now, Karen was driving under the influence, not allegedly, because she's been charged for this now, and crashed her Maserati into a tree. It set on fire. She had a mystery man in the passenger seat. Her husband showed up to the scene to kind of facilitate and speak for her, but she was wasted. I'll quote the judge at sentencing. He told her she was, quote, filled to the gills with liquor. Now, Karen has been out fighting this for a while. She went to like a fancy rehab where they serve 5-star meals, they have horses and high tea, and the judge didn't think that would cut it, because this is Karen's 4th DUI. Now, 4 times in the past 10 years, Karen has been arrested for drinking and driving, and she has never been arrested. So the prosecution suggested 6 months as a sentence, and that sentence would have probably been suspended. She may have done 30 days. No, the judge was all nice through the whole trial, and at sentencing, he gave Karen 2 years. 2 years with 1 year suspended. So Karen that day had to turn herself in immediately and start her 1 year sentence. behind bars doing hard time. So I hope she knows that she's not going to get 2 mattresses like Donna Edelson. This is going to be a complete change from what Karen is used to. One of the main things that everyone has been buzzing about on the internet is accountability. Karen has yet to take accountability for the accident that she had, or even the ones in the past. So she has kind of just brushed it off and blamed it on her past, and she just refuses to take accountability. So now the judge has given her 1 year. So if you're a Real House of Potomac's fan, down below, how do you feel about Karen serving 1 year in prison for a DUI? I also want to send a warm hug to all of my people in Detroit, Michigan. There was a water main break that caused significant flooding, and it was followed by a flash freeze. Over 300 people have been displaced, and nearly 500 homes and hundreds of cars are frozen hard like a mountain, like stone. The pipelines burst. Apparently, the temperatures were -21, so the authorities are working to maybe chisel it away or thaw it out. But what do you do? How do you thaw that? That is incredible. If anyone is from Detroit, have you ever seen anything like this? Ever? It looks like you can knock and it's like a rock. Speaking of knocking, we have the Academy Awards knocking on a device near you this weekend, March 2nd on Sunday. Will you be tuning in to see if your favorite actor or actress wins an award, or maybe Best Picture, Director? Are you tuning in for hair, makeup, outfits? Is there any red carpet controversy that you're looking forward to? Or are you even interested in the Academy Awards? I'll tell you, Wicked is set to dominate this year. The Wicked stars will be performing. They are also nominated in several categories. Cynthia Erivo, she will be nominated for Best Actress, while Ariana Grande is nominated for Best Supporting Actress. And also for Best Actress, we have Demi Moore, Fernanda Torres, Carla Sophine Grascon, Mickey Madison. And for Supporting Actresses, we have Felicity Jones, Isabella Rossellini, and Monica Barbato. Zoe Saldana, too. Ooh, I love Zoe. She's always a big hit. I love Zoe. Who do you want to win this year? Are you tuning in for the guys? I think Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, and Captain America. A bunch of other movies are up for nomination, so we'll stay tuned and see who wins in the nominations and on the red carpet. Speaking of the Academy Awards, actor Gene Hackman and his wife. Gene was 95 years old. He looked pretty good for 95. And they were found deceased in their New Mexico home after maintenance workers requested a wellness check from the authorities there and found them and their dog deceased in the home. Investigators haven't ruled out foul play, but they did say it was suspicious enough in nature to require a thorough search and investigation. The circumstances around it, just something was not right. So our prayers and thoughts go out to their families at this time, as well as Michelle Hatchenberg, the 39-year-old actress from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Her mother found her deceased in her home after not hearing from her and doing a wellness check. She found Michelle, and apparently over the last few years, Michelle had been experiencing liver problems and got a transplant. And apparently she suffered from complications, and which led to her demise. So Michelle, she was so beautiful. I remember her from tons of movies in the early 2000s, and our hearts and prayers go out to her as well. I'm not sure if you guys saw, I posted about LeVar Ball, the NBA dad, the radical NBA dad. All three of his sons are NBA players, and I believe one now is going off into music. However, he went to the doctor for an apparent checkup and was told that he needed to get his foot amputated. And LeVar has been in very good spirits from leaving the hospital to even now. It's been a few weeks since he got his right foot amputated, but as you can see in the video above, he is just still in good spirits, and I love to see that. We love to see that in the face of pain, change, and trauma, you know, to see a smile. So I just wanted to show you guys LeVar, that he's doing good, give you an update on how he's doing since getting the life-changing news that he was going to lose a major limb. Now, LeVar's wife a few years ago had a stroke and lost half of her feeling on one side of her body. I believe it's her right side. So LeVar was phenomenal helping her with her physical therapy. So I'm pretty sure that together they will handle this and both be okay. So we like to send our warm thoughts out to the Ball family also. All right, my space cadets, did you hear the news? Katy Perry, Gayle King, and Jeff Bezos' fiance, actress Lauren Sanchez, they are going to space. You guys, they are going to space. Yes. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world, is so bored that he's sending his wife or girlfriend to space, and she's taking some of her buddies with her, Katie and Gayle. This is real. They are going on a all-women flight on the Blue Origin's new Shepard rocket. Let us know down below. I saw someone make a comment and ask if it was a parody, and it's not a parody. It's real. They are going to space. Speaking of going to space, we have an update on Michael Jordan's son. And apparently the white substance that he had in his pocket was not cocaine, but it was ketamine. So he is still waiting for his upcoming trial, but his father has stepped in to help him. So it might get swept under the rug. We might not hear anything back. But yes, not cocaine, ketamine. Are you familiar with ketamine? Is that like the other stuff with the F that people are taking right now? So many things happened this week, and I'm so glad you were able to take my call. Now, I don't want to keep you, so take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will call you back. Talk soon.